Hey, 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 welcome to episode 83. This one's gonna be crazy. It is going to be lengthy. Yeah, it's for you, lady. And, well, what a wonderful mint that was in the Cashbot HQ many years ago. Still just floating around this worldwide web. Okay. Always like, have a nice day, see ya, thanks for the help. And then I don't even leave him, like, have a nice day, I'm gonna jump around for a few more seconds here. So episode 83, the what, hour-long-ish special? Looks like it's like an hour and 15. Someone wants to be my friend. People wanted to add me last month, and I did add a few people. But some people, I was like, heck yeah, I'm gonna be your friend, then delete you. It's like, the friends were deleted eventually. Man, I want to be friends with tuners for the very last month. But yeah, I had to have some people added to do some toon tests during this last month. Lots of returning faces you'll see here in the footage of just people constantly coming back to help me do these toon tasks. I really love just like jumping on the moon here. This was a glitch that I continue to keep at because I really like jumping in video games. I don't know why. Maybe one day I'll find out. If I think about it right now, the only thing that comes to mind is that, like, when you're casually walking down the street or running, you're not jumping. And even if you are, you're not really jumping as high as, like, a video game character does. So I casually just jump in video games. Alright! Blah blah blah! He's not a cog. Why did I say blah blah blah? I hope I find out. So yeah, I just casually just press the control button here and there while playing this game, and the fact that I can jump even higher is... it's just a small thing that I like to do. Or a big thing, I guess, if you will. Little speedrun tactic right there. Let's go on the trolley, guys. Never mind. Get wrecked. Did you just say sup? See ya. That's the best response to sup. If someone says sup, just say see ya. Sup! See ya. I'm just teleporting to every mouse in the playground. Using my mouse to click mouses. At this point, this would be something I'd probably cut out of the footage. You know, I'm reminiscing with this sad cat and this mouse and that mouse. And that monkey. Man, that cat was like, dude, don't look at me. You gotta look back my little. Sometimes you gotta just take a break from tasking and just look at the tunes around town. Sometimes you gotta take a break from tasking and get some gags. Gogs? Googs? Whatever. In terms of, like, the entirety of this Let's Play, I don't think I show me buying gags that much. I think for the most part this is something that I cut out, because it doesn't really seem like there's much to it that would be interesting to watch. Sometimes I watch somebody who does gameplay where they do choose their gags or even loadouts for like other games. They're just like picking the stuff that they need. Some people like really think on it. Some people think and talk about other things while they're doing it. But I don't feel as if there's anything interesting to show off when you're doing that. So for this hour and 15-minute special, I thought I'd show you the whole garbanzo. Every chat message sent. You got this, mouse. The mouse special. Can I just say please leave? At least he said please. Okay, I will. I guess he was saying it to the mouse. No, not you. This is so dramatic watching this back. I like walked into like an argument in ToonTown, and I thought he was directing it at me. Or maybe I just butted myself into the conversation because I wanted to. Sometimes my siblings have arguments, and I try being like the rock in the family, or like I tried making a small joke, trying to offset the energy. Where they'll be saying things to each other, be like, I can't even handle this house, there's just, blah blah blah, and I'll be like, have a chill pill. You know, I won't say that. I can't think of what I would say. If someone was to say, I can't handle this house, I'd be like, ToonTown house. My family wouldn't get it. Sometimes I just say things to my family, like I remember during Christmas Eve, I was just saying Gary. And what my family will do will just be like, they'll just hear what I say and move on. I imagine that's what people do with my commentaries as well. I'll say specific things and also not specific things, and it'll just go like in one ear and out the other. Gary! Gary was not made during this Tuners LP. At least I have like a classification of what that weird energy is now. That was a weird door. It went right into Tuners' face. Like if I'm going wickedy wacky wild in energy, I'm just basically saying like, I'm going Gary. But I just realized yesterday, Super Billy Dino Burger from the TT House video came first. Here's my gags, by the way. Here they are again. That's a pretty easy task. I should choose that one. The one on the bottom. Maybe the one in the middle? I can't recall if I was trying to do some sort of specific task. It's not like I have the wiki open trying to like find a task. I really do just like look through all the tasks and try finding the most easiest one of them all. And when I replayed ToonTown on Rewritten's version, I would sometimes get to this point in the playground where I would actually go to other playgrounds just to try getting the most easiest task possible. It's just I don't know, I guess I just strategy in some sort of way. Hey, Ark was in the last episode. We're almost gonna have like the Ark special, Arkation, where we recorded together on 1 or 2 days, and he made an episode on his series featuring me. But when it gets to that footage, I don't think I recorded my microphone, so I'm not sure how I'm going to edit that. Like doing post commentary over his live commentary would be kind of a little off-putting. I don't know if it'd be off-putting. It'd just be like probably weird. some post commentary mixed with someone else's live commentary. I'm starting to get to the point where it's like I'm doing things in the series that it makes me think like, am I doing something that nobody else has done? Like, I've done pre-commentaries for this series. The last episode was a pre-commentary, but I know somebody else who's done a Let's Play before has done that. That wasn't even like fully intended to be an episode. I just kind of like recorded that commentary, and I just decided to make it out of an episode. I thought there was something that I could do with it instead of it just being an audio note. It could have just been a black screen. It could have been an MP4 video, but I thought there was something in there that would be nice to share. So let's go forward into the future to when the game is... What if I go to the exact date that this is recorded? I stop in 2022. Oh, we're getting there. Oh, there it went. Time flies, man. You could be watching this on any of these calendar dates. Put a time code as to which date you watch this. If you're watching this in the future, then that's the exact reality. Just the only possibility that that's... A lot of the time in this series, I feel like I'm talking about time. You know, the sands of time is slipping through my fingers as I'm creating this series. Not even the fact that I've been making this Let's Play for 10 years. Like, there was 5 years where I wasn't making this series. It makes me think, like, what have I actually done with my life other than talking over ToonTown? I could look at it like it's a pretty sad thing, and maybe that's what I actually think. But no, it's a fun game, and I feel like I'm working towards something that'll be great. I don't have a vision of what the ToonTown finale is going to look like. Maybe it'll be on one of these calendar dates. Dude! Did I fall asleep and then lose my place in the book? No, we keep going. It kept its place, at least. I fell asleep looking through the calendar. I fell asleep talking about whatever I was talking about there. You know, somebody might die one day, wishing that I had posted the finale. That's already occurred, I assume. I'll be on my deathbed, and I'll schedule the upload to, like, 3 days after I'm supposed to go extinct. ToonTown isn't my vlog, okay? It's not my vlog. This is not gonna be a monumental series. I keep saying the word monumental lately, but that's like the word that's like I've thought about in my head in the past. Like, it's building up to something, and it's not really like, this is the footage that you get to see. This is probably the footage I would have cut out. Cut it out, Chaz. Just do the finale. But, you know, I feel like there's going to be something at the end there that will be worth it. We're in the in-between part where all this... I don't know. I haven't spoken to Ivan in quite a while. pretty nostalgic to see that loading screen. I left that in the last episode. And, yeah, I guess most of the time I'm cutting out loading screens and me going to the buildings in which I'm adding in Toon tasks. Like, that's just such a nice looking... brings me back. With the additions and updates to the recent servers lately, looking back at this footage is pretty nostalgic even more nowadays. Old UI, another mouse. Just something about like looking at all this. It's gonna feel even more nostalgic, I feel like, in the years to come. The stretchness, somehow my eyes are still really adjusted to seeing it, you know, be a 4x3 game stretched in this kind of way. Somehow, I almost like look at this footage and I don't even notice the difference between this and playing like the normal game. The normal game, the game that's, you know, rewritten or Corporate Clash or many other servers that there are. I would name more of them right now, but you gotta get on that legendary, like you have to survive 3 years, 2 to 4 years before you can be mentioned as another server. I mean, I guess like Archive, I don't know how long that one's been around. It's a pretty good, faithful kind of recreation. Build of old builds of this game. That one's pretty nostalgic to check out, but I've only played it the one time, and yeah, talk about nostalgia, I will for all time. Why am I saying it in caps? Hey, wanna do a building? And then she just responds with like a no, uncapitalized. Let me just find a building before I send this message. Getting this DM ready to send. Getting ready to get denied with a big old uncapitalized NO. And there's not even a cash pot building on the street. So I'm gonna, what, have to retype it? Hey, I sent it even though I didn't find one. What if she teleports right away? Yo, crew! Cash pot building? TP? You know, if you ever look up in Donald's Dreamland, it's just like such a pretty place. Page up. I played a bunch of ToonTown in my life. It might be one of the games that I've played the most amount of hours. I know of a few games that come to mind when I think about top amount of hours played. But in terms of like online games or playing multiplayer in general, it'd probably be ToonTown that has the most. And I say that, and I recall in my childhood not even like 100%ing the game. I think when I came back and did the Let's Play of ToonTown, I went back to my original account, and I didn't even have all of the tasks complete on my main toon. I think I recall, like, finishing up Bossbot HQ as I was beginning my LP of TT. So I hadn't even done, like, a CEO when I began the LP. Some people over time have always asked me, like, you haven't even done a VP yet! Like, they think my Let's Play is my first time ever playing the game, or something like that. I'm an experienced player. I know quite a bit about this game. Probably a lot more than people realize, or, like, a lot more than I really should. I know sometimes it really does come off like I'm a noob. And I don't mind the way I come off, like, some people will say I come off like this, I come off like that. And it's like, opinions, man. Good to have them. It's also, like, really beautiful the way people, like, describe you. It's like when I draw something and it comes out one way and people describe it another way. I like how the world works that way. It's just, like, a lot different than you think you imagine it to be. When I began this Let's Play, I had an idea of how I think I wanted it to go. But then down the line, it's like, okay, I'm gonna start cutting things out. And even cutting things out, I wasn't, like, even making it properly, fully edited pieces that is just like, here's my toon task, I'm gonna show you about 10% of this, and then we'll get back into the building. I never became that, like, super informational kind of Let's Player. It was never my type of style to do that type of thing. Which is funny because one of the first Let's Players I ever watched was that kind of person. They got me into watching Let's Plays from... well, by just watching, like, that's... yeah. And I don't think I'm, like, on the opposite end of that. Sometimes I'll just randomly give out tidbits of knowledge about a game, and then at other times I'll just be riffing. I'll be woofing like a tuner's dog. What is this, like? Alright, now let's finally go into a building. Don't I look you look absolutely beautiful, bunny. See a mouse? Wait, why am I not in the elevator? What the heck? Anybody see this glitch? That's a great glitch. You guys go ahead. You know what? I'll finish this Let's Play next month. I'm gonna log out here. You guys go do the building without me. 9 years ago. Somehow they can hear my voice chat. They're thinking about it. I recall doing Donald's Dreamland's tasks for quite a while on my main toon. Back in the day. Because I don't think there was a thing like Toon HQ. There might have been, but I never used that type of thing. I barely even used, like, wikis back in the day for video games. I'd only do that if I was like, dude, I thought they didn't run in. That was... wait, they... LOL. Bit of a lol moment there, I guess. Welcome, buddy, to the building. Hi. The only time, yeah, I would use like wikis and stuff for video games or walkthroughs, or my like first Let's Play watch was when I got stuck in a video game. I watched those to help me get through the game. I'm not sure if like my Let's Plays, or like even specifically ToonTown here, was ever like any way how helpful to another person to understand the game. Possibly. Like, I guess I said I give out some tidbits of knowledge. Possibly people watch like the factory run to like understand how to do a factory. Or the mint run. I'm not so sure. And I guess that'd be kind of endearing if somebody did. To come off as like a teacher in the sea of people of this world. To have my teacher moments. I gotta sit back and relax and enjoy that for a second then. I suppose I have taught people in the past in ways that I don't even realize. Things I'll say may have helped people more than I've even ever imagined. Imagine. Like, I've said things over these Let's Plays, over these videos, these streams, over messages, where they just take those quotes and it runs through their heads for years on without me even, like, ever being a part of their life after that. People would tell me, like, I forgot where Jellybert came from, but that's what I started calling jelly beans until I refound you. And it wasn't even me. Jellybert comes from me repeating the Jellybert jelly joke Bert. I'm broke. But it was my friend from Trolley Time, etc. Part 1 or 2. 15 Jellyberts. He was probably also 15 Laugh. That was like their first time in game. And probably their only time. It's always the case where your first like hour in the game of ToonTown is just super euphoric. Maybe you'll be in a Skype call or whatever, and you're just like laughing at how like goofy gosh this game is. And you'll see like a bunch of these videos on YouTube where just like people are trying out the game. And I think that was their first experience. It was just like a half an hour of being on the trolley. I don't recall playing with them ever after that again on this game. Like, that was during the time that I was doing this Let's Play, and I had been posting quite a few episodes. And then JJ got into it, and so we showed them. Sheriff Bert Superflap. I haven't spoken to either of them for quite a while. Like, I feel like the last time I've spoken to either of them was 2016 at least. I miss them in the kind of way where we'd bounce off of each other very organically. They're pretty funny people. They're pretty funny. Miss their content too, like, I wouldn't always watch their videos, but when I was younger and like actually starting out my channel, I think I did. Arc Nation. Arcation? I still don't remember. I think it's Arcation. It's been quite a few years since he's ever posted a video. And we met during this month of ToonTown, among like a few other people as well. I started getting in contact, collaborating, and being friends during this closure of ToonTown. A lot of my friends to this day come from ToonTown. Oh, there's a friend. Wonder who it was. I do wonder. We'll never know. It's not like I recorded my Skype screen. I'm not hiding anything. I'm just hiding what the message is because I'll never be able to see what it is. I don't have my Skype password anymore. Yeah, like Arcation, really haven't spoken to him probably since 2015, 2014. It's been quite a minute. And we spoke, like, throughout this week. And then we collabed on, like, I think the 30th. Maybe, like, the 28th. And this is August 26, 2013 footage. Actually, it might be 27th. Like, we recorded this. Everybody in the video game world was also playing as well. It started at like 11 p.m. Central Time, so then throughout this recording, it must have went into the next day. Or maybe even before it, because this was following footage from the previous episode as well. Maybe already the 27th. That's the only kind of way that I'm, like, documenting this. Making this into, like, any sort of documentary. The only way that's, like, really possible for me to do is just archiving on the screen as to when this footage was. My commentary really rarely links up with the gameplay. I feel like I tried doing that in a few of these episodes, trying to watch the gameplay and trying to somehow make, like, few topics relate to the moment. But it's hard to just be like, juggling balls. I tried learning how to juggle some balls last summer. I didn't do so well, I kept dropping the third one. It's always been like a thing, I've been trying to learn juggling balls, and I have, hacky sacks. But I can never do the third. So if I was to ever be, like, a clown, it would probably just come off as if, like, a really bad one, which I think that's a genre. Where the clown just does their act really badly. This is great. Tuners is doing his act really badly. Doesn't know how to walk into an elevator. You know, this is essentially what happened to the game. It turns into gray. Void. Gone. Bye-bye. Don't you know, guys? The game closes during this recording. Come on, bunny. That bunny was really, like, watching, like, just to see what I was doing. I'm special! Yeah, delighted emote at that one. Sometimes I'll catch myself, like, actually watching the footage and talking about what's going on. I'll catch myself doing it. I caught myself talking about those things that happened on the screen. But, you know, doing, like, quote-unquote live commentary to this old footage, young footage, honestly doesn't make a lot of sense to do so. Not like a lot of the series is making sense anyways. It's a pretty convoluted thing to be doing a Let's Play this long. This far. I'm not sure if, like, anybody else has had this same experience. Like, no one else with ToonTown, I don't think. But I do recall hearing about, like, somebody doing a Let's Play for many a year. Like a Skyrim Let's Play or something. But nothing like this, I don't think. So I do really feel as if I am special, like I'm in some sort of unique situation at times. But it's like so unique that it's still like what I said in episode 72. What am I supposed to say over this footage? Loan sharks are my favorite cogs. I guess so. I think I've said this a few times during this Let's Play, but like they just quote unquote look cool. Unquote quote. They're like tunes that gone bad. Shark tunes. What other cog is like an animal? I'm gonna pull it up. I don't want to just wonder it and then miss one. I almost searched cog tunes. The other ones that there are that are like animal looking, cooking like a book. I used to have this poster of the cogs. It must have come with like the ToonTown CD that I had at one point. Nice doodle. So I see the lobster, the penny pincher. I guess that's a lobster. I don't think you would call that a crab. If you want to, I'm not stopping you. That'd be it, right? Yeah, thanks for the... Oh, legal, my bad. Forgot that he's also more than just a YouTuber. He's also a cog. Y'all remember Legal Lawbot? The Mingler's my favorite animal. Cog. Toon. There's a pencil and a piece of cheese as a cog. Good stuff. This video game, super punny, super creative. And a knock on Disney itself. And when Disney closed its doors on this game, it was like, wow, irony. I came up with this idea of sound bots. And I could just say it now. Let me pull that up. They're not really good, I'll have you know. Because I'm not that great at making puns when I start writing. I'm better at making puns when I'm not thinking about it. So these are not even puns. These are my sound bots. Level 1 to 8 of them. They're all, you know. The first one's level 1 to 5. Okay. Sound bots would be not affected by sound. Introducing the sound bots. They can't hear ya. The first one would be Headphones Junior. Not the fact that there's even one that's like headphones. It's just... what? He looks like headphones? He has headphones on? Key? It's a cog. It's a it doesn't even... Headphones Junior. I guess I just wanted to put out there... I'm not going to explain every single one of these. I wanted to put out there, like... If you're a kid and you're wearing headphones, walking around town... Headphones Junior, just a kid. And, like, even the headphones aren't even plugged into anything. It's just, like, a little audio jack that's just, like, hanging off of his coat or something. His suit. You gotta just, like, live in the moment, man. Get off your eye poo. Next one's fired judge. So if, like, a judge gets fired, not a law bot, they're a sound bot, because they won't even listen to what you have to say. They'll still think they're in the authority to just be like they're above the worlds unite. Next one is a trash digger. I'm not sure how they're unaffected by sound. That's for you to munch on. Or them to... Anyway. Next one's a vent smoker. I'm not even sure what that one means. Next one's a Mr. Bowtie. So they usually have suits and ties. We got Mr. Bowtie. The other cogs are like, you should be wearing a tie. No, 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 no. Instead of going blah, 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 they goes, no, 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 no. I like bow ties. Awesome. Next one's a leaf blower stealer? Leaf blow stealer? I really just like the concept of this one. Or the idea that, like, somebody in the real world must have stolen a leaf blower before, and then they use it themselves. Like, they hear that leaf blower going super loud with its noisy machine. That noise is the noise of stolen goods. The cog's face would just look like a leaf blower. That's a good sound gag, too. A leaf blower? It's the only sound gag that works against a leaf blower stealer. Steal that cog. Actually make it into one. The next one's Captain Clown. It's just a ripoff of the Corporate Raider. But he has, like, clown makeup on, I guess. And there's like a comic or a cut scene where the Corporator's talking to the Captain Clown, and he goes, "Did you just steal my outfit?" Captain Clown goes, "Did you just steal my outfit?" SpongeBob meme. Next one's a radiofiler. It's a person who takes your words and puts them out of context. Or takes your words and puts them into very specific and odd contexts. One of the worst cogs that can ever and do exist. Yeah, so not funny or punny at all, just a cog type idea. I must have wrote it when I was like in such a odd spot in my life. Definitely didn't think it up while I was in that cog building. It might not even have been while I was playing ToonTown. I feel like I wrote that like a year ago. A year ago, I was working on episode 75, 76, and 77 as a sort of trilogy sort of thing, and I was calling Spin the Wheel Act 3 for some reason. And, yeah, it built up to something. It built up to being... There goes a cog in that building. Explain yourself, Chaz. What was it building up to? A building? I look back at some of my episodes already, like Spin the Wheel is not one of my favorite episodes, but I still made it into something where I scraped it into something that I felt represented myself at that time. But it was a lot of talking. A 10-minute rant. It reminds me of episode 74 where I talk about weed for 10 minutes. But that one I talk about a spin the wheel for 10 minutes and like jitter around thing. I go into a beatbox at one point. It was a representation of a point in my life a year ago. And that's all I really should say about it. But I'll probably talk about it more. I will. Not spinning the wheel today. We're gonna bring it back maybe on 85, probably 87, 88. Every 10 episodes it'll get like a re-round. I used it during one of my streams. And that means I'm gonna have to rewrite the things on the whiteboard. On the spin the wheel board. Big whoop, man. You have to use your dry board erase marker and put some things on it. You have to type, say words, put things out there. Just 'cause. Where's Tuners going? Why did I shout that in text? I felt like I was like announcing things, I guess. I guess that's what I feel like I'm doing. One of my most, oddly enough, political videos, it's not politics, of course, ToonTown politics, if anything, is I'm Not Done. That channel update where I'm playing Minecraft and talking about how I'm gonna finish this Let's Play. One day, when I do finish the Let's Play, I'm gonna change that title to saying, I'm done. It's not politics at all, but I felt like, out of all titles, out of all things I've ever done, it's like, me saying that I'm gonna complete it is in a sense making a promise. And I, really felt up to doing it back then, where I thought, I'll get this Let's Play out in like 5 months from... Ah, the jump! Sad face. Just a normal dog jump. What the heck? I got everyone jumping in class. Oh, this is me in the corner. Good times. Or even getting the episodes out in a year. Like, I don't think I was even thinking forward into, like, having the Let's Play done in 2015 or starting it. I recall in the beta series where I said, unsubscribe from my channel if I don't get to this Let's Play by 2015. It was always a stressful thing to get to work on the editing of this Let's Play. And this is my most edited video of the series. Another thing was the commentary. I had went through the entirety of my 71 episodes, including etceteras, writing things down, basically in this diary, where I was, just like going through little tidbits of things that can help me in the future commentary. But halfway through doing that, maybe not even halfway, I realized that's not even going to help me for commentary. Nothing about that is going to relate to the future episodes. That'll only help if I did like a re-commentary of the series, is to look at those notes again. When I finish this Let's Play, I'm gonna Let's Play it again. And then again. And then I'll stop. Then I'm done. Not a statement that I am agreeing with there that I just said. Radio filer. I take it back. But within this, like, diary notepad, there's actually quite a few things in here. I just skimmed by a page that said Paul Readathon, which I was actually gonna do the Living With Yourself series for Paul Readathon, but I had to just like recently watch that, like I think a few months back before that, and that was a lot to watch, like 6 movies and a series. What was I gonna say about the series? Also, too Paul relevant to talk about it. I don't like to be too relevant. I never like being relevant. Oh, dude, White Hot Cocoa? Love it. That's just a page I skimmed by in this ToonTown diary. Yeah, I'm flipping through this, and I'm seeing some tidbits of just, like, video things. A lot of it is actually, like, really interesting to see again. One page just says sup. Sup, piece of paper. See you later. See ya. But a lot of it is also just like, I'm never gonna do anything with this. Might just burn it, shred it, dread it. For etc. 12, there's like 2 notes, which is the first and only etc. proper episode even, after the game being down so far, plus it's 1080p. And then I wrote, don't feel like taking notes for this etc. It's not canon, lol. That one's not canon? I guess so, because there's no tuners footage. But yeah, okay. Good times. Here's a page. ToonTown, etc. 14. Celebration re-upload. That was gonna be a video in which I was just talking about the Celebration episode 30 re-upload and what it took to go into making that one. But since I had my hard drive failure, I've lost that Vegas project, and I won't be able to do that one. But I guess I could just essentially explain it here. I re-added every sound effect. I've explained it in the description and probably in the video as well. I re-added everything into that, and I re-commentated it as if it was like... There was a comment on that video that really explained it. This is so weird to watch. And that's like something that just rings with me. It's like, it was so weird to make as well. Because I was commentating as if I was talking in that moment, but also making references into the... You know, it's a self-diagnosis. It works as the next video back to the series. Doesn't work as episode... I don't like... What was I supposed to do as a re-uploaded episode 30? Talk as if I was like... From that time... yeah, so... Etc. 15 was extra archived footage, archived live stream footage. I have some like test stream footage that I played as tuners a couple times. I went golfing, I went racing, and I did a couple cog buildings, I think. But I don't think I talk about anything interesting, so I don't know if that would really work for an etc. I think I still have it. Then there's just like other games on this paper. The Portal Challenge maps, Rock of Ages, teaser. For what? That's what it says. Actually, it says, for what teaser? I format this like really backwards. You know, I'll go over one last page here. And there's even time codes for this. Not for this video. They won't match up with this video. This is time codes for episode 71. And what I did when I was rewatching this series is I went back and I tried adding titles to some episodes that weren't matching, that, yeah, didn't have video titles, episode titles. So for episode 71, I came up with a few of them. And I didn't go through with actually titling them. So this is a DIY episode title. Name it yourself. Go ahead and rewatch the episode. Memories. And feel free to choose it yourself. This one's what could have been called Into the Future. This one is what I could have called it in like 2018 or whatever. Pinky Dinky Bamboo. That's one. School Talk. That's 2. Ominous. That's 3. Untitled. That's 4. I think I would have went with Pinky Dinky Bamboo. But out of all those, I just left it as well, not as untitled, but I just left it untitled. I rewatched it on... No one cares. April 8th, 2018. And also January 8th, 2021. While I was at work. I came up with 3 of those titles while I was at work. So here's some time codes. Well, here's some time codes that's going to be for that video. Again, it's not for this video. Maybe they'll match up in some weird reality where they do match up with every one of my videos. Everyone's crying in class right now. Nothing's matching up. Uploaded 1 year exactly from ToonTown's closure, and no episode yet. So episode 71. I remember people commenting that on some videos, that video, and saying, "Did you know your last video was 1 year before ToonTown closed?" And I was always like taken aback by that information. But alright, I don't know. Don't really know how to take it, like, for real, just like facts, I guess. Red bar. The red bar is explained in etc. 13, so don't need to talk about that. Alright, get ready for the time codes. At 24 seconds in, kind of M. This is me responding to my commentary, I guess. Kind of M. Like, I'm in a different costume than the next clip. Dash host from the future. What does that even mean? This is not gonna... Guys, enjoy. This is gonna be probably confusing. At 1:19, I respond myself and say, "Don't seem to have a pop filter." Wow. Interesting. Fun fact. At 2:39, I respond myself and say, "I beat the game! Last episode!" Woo! At 3:41, I respond to myself and say, "Forever will I remember this death of Moneybags next to Cat's pajamas. The Pinky Dinky Doo tune I sing in this episode is in tune of Scooby Dooby Doo." Pinky Dinky Doo, where are you? At 5:11, I respond to myself by saying, "Cashbot HQ was scary as a kid." Scary as a kid is in quotations. At 6:08, I respond to myself by saying, "AKA, I probably didn't record." At 9:15, I respond to myself and say, "I probably had weird commentary, but I really don't remember why I deleted this footage. Also, LOL, quotations, remember what I said, quotations." I don't remember what I said, but I remember that quote of me saying, "Remember what I said." You guys remember that? At the 10-minute mark, I respond to myself by saying, "I gained 2 laugh. This is the red bar laugh problem." Whoa! Whoa! At 10:15, I respond to myself by saying, "Also, nope, cause that would have been a short episode." Oh, that's like me going over the etc. 13 stuff. At 11:19, I respond to myself by saying, "I say this, and it's technically the last TT footage I record. Is that what I said? Okay. At 11:43, you guys enjoying this part of this video? Respond in chat. Okay. I respond to myself by saying, quote-unquote, stressful. The more topics, the worse. I understand this, but hopefully this ain't the reason I legit stopped lol. Hopefully. Stressed and depressed. That was a channel update title back then. From what I recall, school was getting in the way, so I stopped a few of my Let's Plays, and I think just did Walking Dead for a little. But what really became the issue was my laptop became the issue, Craptop. Where I really just recall having a moment with myself during the Walking Dead Let's Play, being inside of my closet on this broken table, microphone, I have no idea where it was sitting, I guess on the laptop, and I wasn't even like in my closet in its normal rotations. It was almost outside of my closet, so I'd be talking outwards to my closet, and just like looking out of my closet, having a moment thinking, this is really a botched setup, I should take a break. I don't think I had a moment in the Let's Play where I said that during it, but yeah. Maybe there was a silence during one of the Walking Dead episodes, and that's the reason why it was so quiet. Finally. Now you know why. I've been wondering why there was a silence in the Let's Play so long ago. Thank you, Chazarz! Anytime. Alright, back to the fun fact, Mr. 3000 tidbits from episode 71. At 12:24, I responded to myself by saying, "School's back." Partly might be a reason I stopped. I think so. At 13:10, I responded to myself by saying, "Very easy to tell this was supposed to be episode 72, etc. 13 knowledge." At 13:52, I responded to myself by saying, "I love that sound. I do that a lot." Plus 18:59. ToonTown online. Yo, I bet Clementine never got trained. Lol, this is sad. Not really. It's a doodle. It's not. It's a video game character. This is so sad. Can we get Clementine some training? At 17:59, I said I never explored soloing all that much in this LP, and I have much interest in nowadays. Even if I were to bring this back, LOL. I really just type. This is a notebook. I'm writing LOL in the notebook. Dear Diary, I had a funny day, LOL. Let me tell you about it. Let me explain. LOL. Nowadays, I don't think I'm all that interested in soloing. Like, it was always like, yeah, I want to do a solo VP or factory. Don't think I ever have yet. Ever, surprisingly enough. Maybe a factory, and I just don't even remember. But it must not be that difficult. At 1835, what a year. 1835 time code, I respond to myself. It's only foreshadowing if that happens soon, ... Ominous. At 1941, I respond to myself by saying, school talk. Bracket, and less recording time. Confirm, question mark, bracket? At 20:43, I respond to myself by saying, Headhunter, LOL comment. Now that was worthy of me writing that in my diary. Diary! Let's Plays are kind of like a diary. You get to know all of the trials and tribulations of my voice cracks. Dear Diary, I had a voice crack in my Let's Play today. And then red bar at 23:05. Yeah, that's just like etc. 13 stuff. The outro always seemed ominously long. Pause. That was never intentional, too. Oh, that's when I used to do the bender whistle. But maybe I knew something when I edited and uploaded that video that it was like, I'm gonna leave an extra pause here. Maybe I knew I wasn't gonna make another episode for like a month or a few weeks or something. A few weeks. Oh, so I'm gonna see. He knew! But, I don't really think it was the case where I was... I'm not sure. Just reality worked out that kind of way. There was a pause on the outro for 3 seconds. Holy crap, it meant the world. Hey, you want to know another interesting fun fact about the ToonTown Let's Play? No! Uncapitalized. In the first episode, I swear. But I cut that out of the commentary. When the video game lags in the whole entire thing, when I'm talking to Flippy in the beginning, and I notice that there's a little bit of lag, I like, a little bit of lag here. A lot bit of lag. And then what I say after that, you'll kind of notice that there's a bit of a silence in the microphone. That's because I cut out the word crap. What I say is, a little bit of lag here. A lot bit of lag. Holy crap. And I remember that. When I watch back it, I hear me saying holy crap, and I remember exactly how I say it, too. A lot bit of lag. Holy crap. I might just be misremembering it, where I don't even say the word holy. A lot bit of lag. Holy crap. But I felt like, yeah, episode 1, let's not put a swear in the episode. And even later into the Let's Play, I had JJ co-commentate with me. A few others as well, yep. But he had sworn in the commentary, and I went back and re-edited those where I bleeped his swears. I don't think there are too many swears that occur in this Let's Play. In the last episode, Jesse says the B word. The jelly bench word. Slow that down, I said bench. And reason being that I actually did censor those swears is because I probably talked about this, but it's been so long that this is just interesting to hear. Maybe. People have called me a PC gamer. Yes, I do play the PC. What of it? I censored them, myself, and all that, because it's ToonTown. I've had a lot of comments over the years of like... Well, when I did the... JJ is like, swears! Kids are watching! Holy crap! JJ swore! My ears! There was a few comments like that, like, where... It wasn't even the first one. There was like 3 videos that I had to censor. The first one went over like nobody mentioned it, but then the second one, that's like when I added an intro in like episode 40 to 42. Nobody even mentioned the intro in the first like 2 episodes, and then the third one suddenly people were like, ew, your intro. I guess sometimes people are like, okay, it's just for 1 episode, this'll pass. Episode... JJ could have been swearing up a storm if nobody mentioned it. The rest of the adult-oriented episode, all there is swearing like a sailor. If no one mentioned it, every other word would have not been filtered. Would have just been swears, swores, and I swear by that. As the series was going on, I was just kind of thinking, like, maybe we've gotten to this point of a little bit of maturity that we don't have to worry about swears. But it was mentioned, like, yeah, there's kids watching. I don't think to this day, like, youngins are currently watching. Maybe there's a kid picking their nose right now, legitimately listening and watching. Then hello. Go ahead and swear if you feel like it. Or don't swear. My actions are not trying to make you sway in either way. I just didn't want to, like, go over the line while making this, Disney game. I was trying to kind of, and still sort of am, trying to, like, orientate this Let's Play in the ToonTown nature. I'm trying to make something that makes sense for the ToonTown Onlines. That last 20 minutes, I don't know if it really did make any sense, or probably the worst part of the video there was me talking about another video. No, Chaz, I love the time code part of this commentary. Well, thanks for sticking through it, and thanks for saying that back to me, even though I just said it to myself. I say it so someone else doesn't have to, I guess. Well, we've made it pretty far into this video. We might as well just keep on going till we make it to the end. I really didn't think I was going to be talking for an hour. Didn't think I was going to do this episode like this way. Don't even know if I am. Sometimes I'll record something and I won't upload it. I won't do anything with the commentary, the footage. And then sometimes I just lose it. I've had many files on my last hard drive computer where they're just all gone. Lots of unused takes for this Let's Play. Yeah. And I'll never be able to use them. Hours upon hours. Yeah. It's wild to think that it's only 72 hours of footage. Like, yeah. I could have done that sooner. But something got to my head back then where I couldn't do it. I'm not trying to extend this series longer than it needed to be. I was laying in bed the other day, thinking just like, geez, that's only 3 days. While that is a bunch of footage, I feel like that could have been done in 3 weeks or 3 months, if that 3 years. 3s. I'm not trying to extend this so that it's like I have something for my life. I honestly don't know what I'm gonna do after this Let's Play. And that's kind of enticing, like, if you're watching, you'll be kind of experiencing as to where my mind goes currently, and to as where my mind goes after this series is completed. But I'm not trying to extend it longer than it should be. Like, I'm not... I really should stop talking about it. I should do, like, story times again. But I'm not really good at, like, telling stories. And I don't think there's enough time in this video special to do a story. But there's plenty of time to do lots of things in this world. Plenty of time left in my life. I can only hope, right? You know, like... This isn't the last words I'm gonna say. I'm 25 years young. So there's quite a few more days... Quite a few more episodes to go. So as much as this is like super far into the future of when I actually recorded this footage. Yeah, I'll get to that. Well, please join me into the next episode. We'll go back to the serial format of 15-ish minutes in length. Didn't you guys hear? I can record longer than 15 minutes on YouTube. The first video after getting that extended 15-minute limit video should have just been 14 minutes and 59 seconds. That would have been a good one. Hey guys, I can record longer than 15 minutes! It's a 1 minute video. It's a 1 second. Guys, did you... Alright, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. In the next episode, hopefully I'm not talking about the episodes. I guess we'll see. I guess we'll hear. You still here? Yeah. Good talk. We really went over a lot over this meeting. If there's anything you're curious about, leave it in the comments. If there's absolutely anything in the world you just want to say, go ahead and do it. Because with this series, sometimes I just put everything out there. Sometimes I'll just say the entire tank, and then in the next episode I'll feel pretty blank. So sorry if it takes a while for the next episode to come out. I have a few ideas, but I don't know if I'm ready to do an episode live streamed. That's something I'm going to do one day. From A to Z. Watching me edit it, commentate it, and then re-editing it. One day. Tomorrow? Probably not. Alright, you take care.